I get in this room? I did have some attire on under there, and I think whatever I was wearing was starting to disintegrate. I've got to do some upkeep. Okay, there's no turning back now. Red lights, red lights!
Well, Kylie, I am so excited.
Look at you with your Planet Hollywood jacket.
Oh, do you like it?
Vintage?
Thank you. Yeah, it is. I got it
Love.
from a vintage store, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But we're going to be running through your iconic moments so we can take a
Okay.
trip through history.
We're gonna gallop through it.
And I'll ask you some questions. Neighbours, what a time, what an
Scott and
iconic
Charlene
time.
forever. Yes.
But I wanted to ask, I know you've talked about Neighbours until you're blue in the face, I'm sure.
It never gets old, really.
Do you love it? Do you love going down that
I mean, there
lane?
was a point in time where I'd be like, I'm more than that. I want, but no, now it's just
great
pure
memories.
nostalgia. Amazing.
But you were already a household name in Australia for sure, but definitely in the UK as well.
Yeah.
Before you even started your music. But I wanted to
Yes.
ask you, when did you realise you were famous?
I don't know the point in time. I mean, I think we were so busy back then, and Neighbours wasn't a successful show when I joined it, so I wasn't walking into some kind of juggernaut show. I didn't presume I would be famous. I don't think my goal was ever to be famous.
Yeah.
I wanted to perform and be creative, and I needed an outlet. I wasn't famous, but the first time I did an interview would have been for like the Henderson kids, so I was 16 years old. A phone interview on the one landline in the home. And it was such a big deal. A bunch of us kids in this show, the Henderson kids, and we were in the local paper, and it was so exciting. So I wasn't famous, but it was like, we're still in the same zone. I should be like I was in that bath for ages. I did have some attire on under there. There was a lot of bubble.
Okay.
And I think whatever I was wearing was starting to disintegrate. I mean, I was in there too long.
Like wrinkle fingers.
But it paid off.
Obviously, when you came to the UK to record that track, I'm sure you were scared, you were frightened, but I wanted to ask, when's the last time that you might have felt that kind of fear taking a completely different step in your career?
All the time. I bring it upon myself. I've kind of done it consistently. Recently, committing to a world tour. I mean, I was raring to go, but also I'm like, oh, okay. I've got to do some upkeep.
The pants.
The pants, the hair, the flicking around the golden, I mean, who knew? I didn't know. I've been through the 90s. Thank God for the 90s. Yeah, it was the least commercially successful thing ever, but what it did for me and my experience and me as a person, as an artist, as a writer, I'll always be thankful for it. However, we needed a hit. So if you think of spinning around separate to the gold hot pants, separate to that video, but when things work in, they're more than the sum of their parts. So I think spinning around's a great song, but this kind of, we went flying into the millennium.
Exactly, that's what I was going to. You came into Millennium, crash bang. The pants were like, I'm here.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, everybody talks about the gold hot pants,
Yeah.
but what is your favourite iconic look that you've had? You've had a lot.
Charlene's overalls are pretty iconic. They're in a museum with the hot pants in Melbourne. I mean, can't get you out of my head. The fact that I wrangled, it's right behind me. The fact that I managed that outfit for a shoot, I think that when an outfit can do the talking for you and just really be an imprint on people's consciousness, that's next levels. And I don't even know if you need a bit of luck for that to happen. Like if Mrs. Jones, Fee Jones, hadn't made that, if my stylist hadn't found, I mean, it looked like a hot mess on a hanger. It just didn't. Anyway, so maybe I'd choose that one.
Okay, because if you swipe, you will see it.
Oh, there she is. Okay, yeah.
Because I can remember being in school and in PE, we used to put our PE tops on our heads
You'd be like
to
this.
try and replicate the look.
I'm going to do the leg. I'm going to go down.
And your teacher would be screaming like, get dressed, and be like, actually, we're rehearsing.
So cool, thank you. Those two videos directed by the same director, a woman, which I have to say made a difference. There's a strength in both of them. Again, I didn't know that would be the end result, but thank you, Dawn Shadforth, for those moments.
True iconic moments. And obviously when Fever came out, then you got a Grammy within that. You had a lot of critique, but did you feel vindicated? Because it's like, well, actually I'm being awarded as I should because people love me.
Yeah, why not? I probably felt like, how did I get in this room, if I'm honest?
Well, you deserve to be there.
Thank you. Should I
go
go?
for it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Olympics, showgirl. It's blowing about 100 miles an hour. are, again, I'm coming back to the word navigating. You've got to navigate outfits, situations, nerves. But this moment with Australia hosting the Olympics in 2000, in the center of the venue, the energy was off the charts.
Yep.
Talk about doing crazy things. You're going to arrive on a giant flip-flop for all the Australians. Yes, we call them thongs. You're going to do a quick change on stage. I mean, it all worked out.
But how proud do you feel? Because, you know, like we talk about being on the world stage a lot, but the Olympics is the world stage.
Yeah.
And you get to do it on your home soil. So what were the nerves? I'm sure the nerves are different for this kind of performance.
They hit differently, as they say. Like with so many things that I do, I just kind of went, okay, there's no turning back now. We're doing it. But I was very touched to be there as an Aussie.
Yeah.
Amongst the kind of prawns on bicycles and incredible things.
And lastly, I call you the queen of reinvention.
The queen of having a sit down.
Like, you queen of reinvention. Every single era, you are there front and center, and that's why everybody loves you, because you're this constant light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, thank
and then
you.
when Padam came out, it was like, Kylie, you've done it again.
Again, you do bit by bit by bit, all the work that no one sees, all the, you know, internal thoughts and messaging and, you know, stuff within yourself. And then you have moments like, you've chosen some great ones. You've been so kind. You could have come at me with some clangers. Because
No, not me. I'm a fan.
I love
Never.
it. You, like, to go spinning around, can't get it out of my head, Padam, trifecta.
Yeah.
And with this one, I was speaking with my director on the phone. I was in Australia, she was in London. And as all of this is with Sophie Muller, who's iconic. She's like, we start nowhere. I was like, what color? And she said, I'm thinking red. I said, me too, I'm thinking red. And she said, what about a red catsuit? I heard you wore one in the Tension album shoot. And I went, oh, I did. It wasn't good. Like, it's not the catsuit's fault. It didn't happen with me. And we kind of talked ourselves into a bit of a corner about, well, what else could it be? She said, I want you to be like in a very real situation, but be other. So we hours on hours of conversation. It's never a short conversation with Sophie because I love her, and we've got to find a solution and have some lols along the way. Anyway, it worked out that the cat, so it's funny how you arrive at things. If she hadn't said that, I was like, no. Thankfully, I knew what catsuit not to wear. And I'd just been to the Mugler show and I'd met Casey, who was designing at the time. So I hit him up on DMs. I was like, hey, we're shooting a video in 10 days in Los Angeles. We're thinking, Rhett, would you happen to have anything? Amazingly, he said, let me see what we have to get something made to be ready in 10 days to be in LA. It all worked out. I could go on so many tangents just about that and about every lovely slide you've chosen, because every image, there's so many stories around that moment and all the moments that led to that moment and how I feel about them now. So it was a tough
tough for me to bring it down,
here.
Honestly. Next time we'll dive in.
We'll go like the next
really
level.
Deep, yeah.
I'll be
just
like,
on Padam. But thank
let's
you
do
so
deep
much.
dives.
Thank you.
Thank you.